Shots fired! Dispatch, Echo 7, I'm hit. I'm hit. I'm hit in my neck someplace. Dispatch, please tell my family I love them.
February 11th, 2024, Las Cruces, New Mexico. Just before 5 p.m., a call comes in about a trespasser behind a small business. Nothing unusual, nothing dramatic, just another routine problem in a part of town officers know all too well. Vandalism, fires, needles, people refusing to leave. Officer Jonah Hernandez is dispatched to check it out. A simple call, a single individual, no mention of weapons. Nothing to suggest what's waiting in that back lot. But as Jonah pulls into the alley behind the business and steps out of his unit, a surveillance camera is already recording everything. What happens over the next few seconds will become some of the most disturbing footage ever released by the Las Cruces Police Department. And today we're going to walk through it, not to sensationalize it, but to understand how a routine call turned into the final moments of an officer's life. This is when Bodycam captures officers' last moments alive. As Officer Hernandez makes his way toward the back lot, the man he's looking for is already there, standing just out of sight, waiting.
989, 697. How's it going, boss? You been staying here for a while? What's up? Is this your place? So you're the one who called?
What's that?
You're the one who called?
I didn't call.
Huh?
I didn't call, I was leaving.
As Jonah approaches, the suspect stands abruptly and produces a knife, advancing toward him. Jonah tries to create distance, but just a few steps in, he loses his balance and stumbles to the ground. What happens next is extremely graphic. Out of respect for the officer and his family, the following footage will be heavily censored. Seconds later, another figure enters the frame, a bystander who saw the attack and ran toward it. He's armed and he fires to stop the assault.
Officer, hey, where are you bleeding? Oh, shit. Hey, stay with me. Stay with me. Hey. Yeah, I shot him like 3 or 4 times. He's stabbed in the neck really bad.
Where's the radio?
Right here.
Okay. Brother, please stay with us, man.
Hey, stay with us, man. Shit.
I need his radio, man.
Fuck. He's got really bad right in the neck, right where my hand is.
Officer down. Where are we at?
As the first witness works to keep Jonah alive, more people rush in from across the lot, searching for a radio, applying pressure, doing whatever they can in those critical seconds. You can hear the strain in their voices, the confusion, the urgency. Everyone there is fighting to keep him conscious while officers race to the scene. But the injuries Jonah suffered are catastrophic. Despite the efforts of the bystander who stopped the attack, Officer Hernandez would later die at the hospital. The suspect, 29-year-old Armando Silva, was pronounced dead on scene. In the months that followed, the actions of the civilians who rushed in, especially Isaiah Astorga, were formally recognized. Astorga, an Army veteran and licensed concealed carrier, was later awarded the Civilian Medal of Honor for shooting the suspect to stop the attack and then trying to save Jonah's life. He and another civilian, Araceli Hernandez, were honored nationally for their bravery. A reminder that even in the worst moments, there are people willing to run toward danger instead of away from it. It's March 15th, 2024. Just before dawn in Tucumcari, New Mexico, dispatch receives a call. A man standing beside a BMW on the shoulder of I-40, waving down passing cars. A possible stranded driver. Nothing urgent, but someone needs to check on him. New Mexico State Police assigned the call to Officer Justin Hare, a 5-year veteran known for never hesitating to help someone on the road. He drives toward the location, unaware of who he's actually about to meet. What Hare doesn't know is that the man waiting beside that disabled BMW isn't stranded. He's running from a murder in South Carolina, running across 6 states, and now standing in the dark with a gun in his waistband, he's about to turn a routine act of kindness into a calculated ambush.
Six taking care of B97. Hey, bud.
Got a flat tire. You can help me?
What are you needing?
Just a tire. I need a ride to the store. You get me there.
Okay, I can get you back to town real quick, but nobody's open tonight.
Well, that's fine. I'll get to town. I just haven't come back to get the car.
Okay, go ahead and go to the front of my car real quick. I'll meet you up there real quick. I'll get.
The moment the shot rings out, everything changes. Officer Hare never even has the chance to step out of his vehicle, and the man he stopped to help is now climbing into the driver's seat with a wounded officer slumped beside him. He drives westbound on I-40 at over 100 miles per hour. A few minutes later, the suspect veers off the interstate onto a frontage road. He drags Officer Hare out of the patrol car and leaves him on the side of the road in the dark, in the cold, with life fading fast. Then he gets back in the cruiser and speeds off again. Before long, the unit's distress system activates, whether triggered by Hare or by the suspect's movements. No one knows. That silent alarm becomes the only clue officers have to find him. But by the time backup locates the cruiser, it's already crashed into the brush with the driver's door hanging open. And both the suspect and Officer Hare are gone.
I got blood.
Your garage and everything.
Did you?
Yeah, so I don't know if he might have gotten out. If he jumped out or something, it'd have to be a little bit back, a little bit east.
I'm trying to find blood. Be careful.
Officers immediately spread out along the frontage road, checking the ditch and the surrounding brush. It doesn't take long. Just a short distance from the crash site, they find Officer Hare on the ground, gravely wounded, barely responsive.
961 Norcom, 961 Norcom out of 966 off the 311 exit. He's 10-7, 10-7. Get all units here now.
They call for a medic unit, begin first aid, and try to stabilize him while more units race in. While they work on him, one thing becomes clear. The suspect is no longer anywhere near the vehicle. He's already abandoned the cruiser and vanished into the dark. For nearly 2 days, officers across New Mexico and federal agents track scattered tips, sightings that lead nowhere, footprints that vanish, and stolen vehicles abandoned miles apart. But on March 17th, the break finally comes. A gas station clerk in Albuquerque notices something off about a customer's ID, the unusual spelling of his first name. She recognizes it from the manhunt alerts and calls deputies immediately. Minutes later, Bernalillo County deputies spot him walking through a nearby neighborhood. When they approach, he tries to run. He jumps fences, cuts through backyards, and even attempts to ambush one of the units. But this time, he doesn't get far. Shots are fired. Smith goes down. The gun he used to kill Officer Hare is recovered beside him.
Don't move.
What's your name, bro? You Jeremy? Whoever is? Yeah, man.
And after a 50-hour manhunt across the state, the suspect who murdered a paramedic in South Carolina and executed a New Mexico state trooper is finally in custody. On January 17, 2025, he pled guilty in federal court to carjacking resulting in death, kidnapping resulting in death, using a firearm during a crime of violence, and multiple weapons charges. The sentence was automatic. Life in federal prison, no parole, no possibility of release. Prosecutors described him as a remorseless killer. The New Mexico State Police called the murder of Officer Justin Hare a calculated act of evil. And for Hare's family, a young father with 2 daughters and a 3rd child on the way, the verdict ensured only one thing. The man who ambushed him on the side of Interstate 40 will never walk free again. It's May 30th, 2024, South Minneapolis. Officer Jamal Mitchell is responding to a call every cop hates, a double shooting with victims down in the street. The location is Bladell Avenue, just a few blocks from downtown. Mitchell is the first to arrive. He reports 2 injured men lying near the curb. One slumped beside a parked car, the other a few feet away. What he doesn't know is that one of those men isn't a victim at all. He's the gunman. And in the next few seconds, Mitchell's routine approach to render aid will turn into a close-range ambush.
512 copy.
Hey, are we on? Hey! Who shot you? Who shot you? Are there victims inside?
And in that split second, everything changes. Before Officer Mitchell can even process what's happening, the man he's trying to help reaches under his jacket and pulls a gun.
Are there victims inside?
As Mitchell lies wounded, Muhammad keeps shooting, not at officers, not at bystanders, but directly at him. Neighbors start screaming, multiple 911 calls hit dispatch at once, and responding squads can hear gunfire in the background as they rush to the scene.
Suspect is a flag.
Hey, we know where is the guy! We know where is the guy! Come here!
Copy. Actively shooting 22nd Blaisdell.
Where? Where's the guy shooting? Come here.
That guy, come here!
Multiple shots being fired. Still shooting. He's mid-block here. Copy. Still shooting mid-block. Officers firing rounds.
With the shooter down, officers push forward and finally reach Officer Mitchell's position on the sidewalk. He's unresponsive, but still breathing. There's no time to wait for an ambulance. They lift him, carry him to the nearest squad car, and load him into the back seat. Every second counts. 2 officers jump in, one driving, one in the back trying to keep pressure on the wounds, and they speed toward HCMC at full throttle. Despite everything the responding officers and hospital staff do, Officer Jamal Mitchell is pronounced dead shortly after arrival. He was 36 years old. The man who ambushed him, 35-year-old Mustafa Ahmed Muhammad, had already shot 2 people inside an apartment just a block away. One of them died at the scene, the other was critically wounded. Muhammad then walked outside, sat down next to a parked car, and pretended to be a victim, waiting for first responders to come to him. In the days that followed, the city held a public memorial. Jamal's badge number was broadcast in a final call over police radio. He's remembered as a father, a friend, and an officer who ran toward people who needed help, even when one of them was lying in wait. It's January 1st, 2016, Estill, South Carolina. A small town, a routine call, and an officer who's about to fight for his life. The Estill Police Department didn't issue body cams, so Officer Quincy Smith bought his own pair of camera glasses and wore them on patrol. He had no idea those glasses were about to capture a man trying to kill him. Just after 11 a.m., dispatch receives a call about a suspicious man stealing items from a nearby store. Officer Smith drives over and finds him walking through a grassy area beside the road. Smith steps out, calls for him to stop, but the man keeps walking, hand buried in his pocket, barely acknowledging the officer. What you're seeing now is the view from those camera glasses. Every order Smith gives goes ignored, and Smith doesn't know it yet, but the man he's trying to detain is armed and waiting for a moment to strike.
Stop! 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 Take your hands out your pocket! Take your hands out your pocket! If you don't stop, so I'm gonna tase you. I'm not playing with you. Take your hands out your pocket. Take your hands out your pocket! Take your hands out your pocket! Shots fired!
The moment Smith raises his taser, Orr finally makes his move. He pulls a 9mm from his pocket and fires 8 shots at point-blank range. No warning, no hesitation. Just an immediate attempt to kill the officer where he stands.
Shots fired!
The moment the shots hit him, Smith turns and runs. Not to retreat, but to survive long enough to call for help. You can hear the panic in his voice as he realizes the damage. His arm is shattered. He thinks he's been shot in the neck, and he's now trying to stay conscious long enough for backup to find him.
Dispatch, I'm in! This Echo Star, I'm in! I'm in! I'm a Tyson. Dispatch, help.
As Smith takes cover and tries to stay on the radio, a bystander runs up. He's not a medic. He's not law enforcement. Just someone who saw an officer go down and came over anyway. And now he's the only person keeping Smith talking, keeping him awake, and trying to stop the bleeding until help can reach them.
Man, I've called 911. I'm straight here. Is there anything I can do for you? I don't know much about any kind of CPR or anything. Dispatch, Echo 7, please help. Yeah, I seen you after that, boy. I seen you after it. I'll stay here with you, man. Okay, thank you, sir. Dispatch, please tell my family I love them.
Hearing an officer say that is every dispatcher's nightmare. It's the kind of message you only leave when you're no longer sure you're going to make it. And out here, lying in the dirt with a shattered arm and a bullet wound to the neck, Quincy Smith knows exactly how bad this is.
Man, where you shot at? Oh my God. Wait, I'm shot in the chest? It's in your neck, man. It's not a lot of blood, okay? Yes, so I think you might be okay. Stay with me, man.
Help finally arrives. Other officers and paramedics rush in, working around the blood, the dirt, and the broken radio pieces on the ground. Their priority now is simple: keep Quincy Smith alive long enough to get him into an ambulance.
Quincy, you okay, Bubba?
I'm okay, but I'm in pain.
You ready? All right, I'm gonna secure your weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, get us ready up. What happened, Quincy?
They called about suspicious guys here and stuff.
I'll get your radio, brother. There you go.
I got Grace and then O'Neill has.
You got a camo?
Yeah.
Camo clothing?
Camo clothing?
Yeah.
Alright. Is there anybody else here that was shot?
No.
Just you?
Quincy Smith survived, but just barely. He was shot in the neck, arm, and torso. Injuries that could have easily killed him before help ever arrived. What kept him alive in those first minutes was his own grit, a stranger who refused to leave his side, and paramedics who worked on him right in the middle of the road. The man who shot him, Malcolm Orr, didn't get far. He was arrested, tried, and sentenced to 35 years, the maximum for attempted murder and using a weapon during a violent crime. And in court, the most powerful piece of evidence wasn't from a dash cam or a body cam. It was from a $30 pair of camera glasses Quincy bought online because his department didn't issue body-worn cameras. Officer Smith lived, but this case shows just how fast a routine call can turn into an officer fighting to stay alive on the side of the road.